What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Butch and Queen podcast. I'm coming to you live from the Mexican restaurant, and I know y'all hear the Mexican flavor. And I believe my Mexican waitress is about to come bother me now because I'm on live. It wouldn't be right if I would she would come. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. So we are coming live, and I just my week been okay. I know the last couple of weeks I've been real short. I haven't been really, doing the show like I usually do it. But today I'm coming to you full force. I'm gonna do the show like I want to. And what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna have some guest hosts because I don't have my host anymore. So I'm gonna do some guest hosts on here, and we still gonna talk about what we always talk about. You feel me? So tonight I'm gonna introduce my special guest host for the night. Her name is Beautiful. How you doing, beautiful? How you how you doing, beautiful? I can't hear you. You good?
Hello, how are
Good.
you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How's life?
Instead.
Is, what you say?
Um, it's okay, but it's just life in a little bit.
Oh, okay. We got a little delay. Is it a delay?
I see.
It's a super delay.
I don't
I
know.
think it's because I'm on TikTok. I might have to get off TikTok. So if you're on TikTok watching the
Oh,
podcast, I'm gonna have to get off of here
hmm.
because the delay is super, super bad, and I don't want to have a super bad delay. So click the bio. In my bio, you'll see YouTube, and we'll be on there. But I'm gonna get off and on the what's up, Nas? I see you, but I'm gonna have to get off because it's a bad delay. All right, so it should be better. Is it better now?
Um, I think so. Well, yeah,
It's okay.
a little bit better. Yeah.
Okay, because you looking crazy. All right, you looking really crazy.
I
How are you doing
don't know
today?
what's going on right now.
Oh, it's better now.
Hmm.
It's good. So how are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing okay. That's it. That's all you got for me. You know what I'm saying? It's Taco Tuesday. What you ate today? Like, what's good? It's okay. Loosen up.
Well,
It's all right.
right now I'm trying to do a health journey. So right now it's just more fruits and vegetables. So that's what's going on for what I ate today. And
I actually ate a salad. I'm at No Machas and on Buford Highway. Super good food. I love it. It's a nice little business. And speaking of businesses, I'm gonna do the business shout out. Boom, boom, boom. And it's crazy because our business shout out today is actually one of our special guest hosts. What's up, Queen? The Queen of Clean.
Hi.
How you doing?
hi.
Hello.
So,
Hi. How are you?
yeah, the Queen. I'm doing good. You know you as the Queen, the Queen. I'm a, actually. Let me see. I had your flyer here somewhere. I gotta find it. I don't know where your flyer is. But tell us a little bit about your business before we get started.
Well, my business is, of course, it's cleaning. Um, I like to clean some housing. I like to do commercial and small businesses. When it comes to like commercial or restaurant, we do everything except for hood cleaning, grease traps, things like that. Other than that, we will do all the other cleaning in the house, no matter how many floors there is in the house, square footage. We'll talk about that, but I'll also do that as well.
Okay. So let me see. I found the flyer. Let me do this. Oh, it's big as hell. Hold on. Pick up the whole thing.
Woo, woo.
Yep, here we
Okay.
go.
Nice.
The queen. And it just basically says what she does, cleaning the offices, carpet cleaning. She does entire, was it viral? Airbnbs, she does it all.
Yes,
So y'all go
definitely.
follow her on
Nope.
Facebook. So
Definitely.
I
Follow,
know
follow.
a lot of
Yes.
people
Tell a
saw
friend to
I
tell a
made a
friend.
tell a
Follow,
friend.
like, and share.
And what made
Definitely.
you start
Yes.
what made you start your business? Like what made you say, boom, I'm gonna go ahead, I wanna get my business going.
I've been doing cleaning for quite some time. And it's kind of like in my background, being like in the hospital systems as a director, things like that, environmental services and things has always been like a passion of mine. So some years ago, living in the Midwest, I did do some dentist offices and things like that. I had some small contracts that I would do. So I said, you know what? This is just what I'm going to do on the side for my own little hustle because that's just what I like to do. So I ended up, moving to Georgia, and I thought about it like, you know what? I'm going to put myself back out there and start this thing again. And I just thought I wanted to go ahead and try it again. There's some businesses that I've went to eat or whatever, just small businesses, and I'm like, I wonder, do they have somebody to clean in here? I always think like that. So I don't know. I just wanted to get back out there and do what I love to do.
Well, that's good. We here at Butcher Queen Podcast, we believe in supporting businesses and clean, as far as cleaning or whatever your business is. Small businesses make the world go round. So if anybody want to support and want to, follow Queen, you have a Facebook page. Do you have any other social media pages that you want to shout out?
I do. I'll do that another time because I don't really have it all linked together. So just the Facebook page as of now. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna get started. I know a lot of people saw my little ad this week, Breaking Bad, and I wanted to get into talking about bad relationship breakups. I know a lot of
Woo.
y'all saw my relationship online, how it kind of exploded and it just went downhill. Um, and it was really surprising to me as much as it was surprising to y'all. Um, some the things that were said, the things that were done, and it was just so surprising to me that I was like, you know what, I want to do a show about it because I feel like I never really thought about when people break up. You might be online and you see someone say, "Oh, I'm not with this person anymore," and you be like, "Oh man, that's messed up." But we go on with our lives and we not thinking about the mental part of it. This person got a whole life change that they about
Definitely.
to make. We gotta check on these people. Um, so I really wanted to get into it and
Right.
talk about it because breaking up can be super super it could be a trying time. Um, for me, being the fact that my stuff was put online and some of the things that were said, and I'm just gonna say that a lot of it was untrue. And then some of the times the people that were dragged into the situation, I think that it was just a lot, and I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that type of breakup from that person. And it's like I'm like, can you tell from what you're doing that this is the type of breakup that you do you think this is something you can see like project like you know what if I break up with this person all hell is gonna break loose.
No.
You think that's something you can project?
Right.
No.
Mm-mm.
No. Like, who can predict the future like that? No, I don't think that it's something that you can predict. Like, if you're getting into this relationship, either relationship, marriage, or whatever, I just not seeing it coming. So it's not like you're preparing for this. So you just, you're striving, day to day life, like, so when it hit, it's like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I'm shook.
Right.
Like, How did this happen? You know,
Definitely.
what created this storm? Like, where did it come from? So it's not like, damn, you just off guard.
So do
They
y'all
hit you
think
like
it's
left
like
field, especially when it's not expected.
right? And then
Yes. And
it's
I,
a lot of anger involved. A lot of anger, and sometimes this anger just it's. I hate to say it be one sided because it's usually one person who's
right,
kind of like trying to stay calm, and then there's the other person who is just like kind of irate with it, as far as the anger
Right.
with it. So it's like, what do you do? Like, how do you handle that? Like the lies.
It's hard
The
because oh, the hard
it's
part
like
is when you don't want to stoop down to the level of where they are.
mm-hmm,
That's the hard
mm-hmm,
part. It's like, oh, I have so much I can say. Should I say it or should I not? But then when they bring things and things surface, it's like, oh, okay, well, shit, since you want to go there, we're going to go there.
so. Do you
But
think you
it's
should go
also
there with
different too when
people?
you're private. I mean, me personally, I like to keep things to myself because I know me. Once I blow up, I'm going to blow up.
that's
But if I see that
that's me.
if you bring things to, right, if you bring things to the surface that should have never been brought to the surface, that's going to make me step in and say, fuck that, or forget that. Sorry. Let me tell my story myself.
Yes.
You know, I'm just not really big on let me tell my side of things, and that's in any relationship that I've been in. But sometimes people will lie on you and then that'll make you tell your story. Like, no, let me tell my side. Let me say what I have to say and then let that be it.
Yeah. Because after mine, it was like, who is this person? Like, I've been with you all these years, like almost 8 years. Like, after the breakup, I've seen this totally different person. Like, I was just like, who are you? Are you the same person? Like, just
It's
dragged
like
me,
surprise.
talked about me bad. All the friends that we had went with her. Even though they didn't see all this when we were together. So all this just happened overnight. I just was this monster overnight. Like,
Wow.
everybody painted a picture of me that wasn't even that. And they knew this. And they knew me. They knew her. So it was like everybody got real judgmental. And it's like now I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry by
Hmm.
this time because I didn't really want to stoop to her level. Like, why should I? Even though she was dragging me and had just did me wrong, y'all. So I didn't really know how to deal with that because everybody started looking at me in a different light. I was hurt. I was ashamed. I was embarrassed, and then I was angry. So now I'm
Yeah.
ready to go. What we finna do? So yeah,
Yeah, I've
But
been in that
it's like
situation
it's just a
before. And
go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, I was like it's like a thin line. I was just saying it's like a thin line between love and hate. It's like you love them, you don't want to say nothing, but then as it goes on, it progresses. It's like it just changes to like, I can't stand this person. Like I don't want to do it. See, it's no
and it gets
protection anymore.
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it seems like it gets worse
definitely.
and worse and worse.
That happened to me before. And like I said, once things started to surface and everybody that we were cool with, now everybody wants to follow your lead. I let everybody do that. I cut everybody off. Go that
Mm-hmm.
way. I don't need it because if it's not a mutual thing, I don't want you around me anyway. It's obvious that you felt this way before. You just didn't say anything until something happened.
Right.
So I'm just a firm
Mm-hmm.
believer of if it's done, let it be done. If you want to go that way, go that way.
Right.
I feel
That's
the
it.
same way. I feel like people's character. You know my character, and if this person is saying all these things about me, and you feel like that's my character and that's what I sold to you, and that's where you want to go, I bid you adieu. Because if you don't know me, yes, be firm.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like I had a couple of people who, they decided, they called me and was like, "Oh, you did this and you did this," and I was like, "Really? That's what you think of me?" I was like, "What proof that you
Right.
know that I did this?" And they said they really didn't have no proof. They're just going by what somebody said.
See,
So I'm like, "Oh, okay,
going
that's
by.
cool." So I have nothing else to say to you because you go with the wind. When the wind blows, you have no firm foundation. I really don't need people like that in my life.
Right.
So I was okay, okay with just letting them go. And it started brand new. And I always say, a lot of people know, I'm like, I'm an only child. I don't mind being alone. I really don't. I played by myself.
Definitely.
So, but my thing is like,
Yeah.
even with breakup, like even the, even the breakups that are not that bad, when you have a mutual agreement, it is a life changing situation because even with things that you shared, amongst each other. Um, I know that I kind of like don't even want to watch TV because I have gotten so angry. I got so angry and upset. I don't want anything that remind me of that person. Like I'm not watching no
Right.
Tyler Perry movies. That made me think, but I have to realize that I could watch it on my own. It's so crazy to just going through and just getting back to myself. Even getting back to myself, just doing things. Like when I even coming out, I was like, oh, it's so late. I gotta get back home. But I realized, oh my God, well, I'm getting rushing back home to. You know, I had to realize
Yeah.
that
It's a
now
big
I
adjustment.
am,
Like it
yeah,
is.
it's very big adjustment. Even laying in bed at night, I'm laying by myself. I'm like, even though I can spread whichever way on the bed now, something that you asked for it before. Now you got it. It's kind of like you just it's like a emptiness kind of. So it's just um,
Right.
learning how to accept that and learning to love on myself again. And that's the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
It's the changing and learning to love on yourself. Because sometimes you become sad and want to go back. You ever wanted to go back, beautiful? It ain't been that long.
Um, it had crossed. It did. I mean, well, it has 16 months now. So I did in the beginning. I did because in the beginning I fought. I wanted my marriage. And I did fight, and I was being rejected. So it's just I put myself back in that space. Like, well, do I really want it? Do I really want it? Do I really want it that bad to really go back to work on it? Do I want? No, no, I'm good.
And
Hmm.
Right.
that's
It's
where I'm
it's
at.
kind of
Well,
different.
Too
It's
much.
different when
it
you
is.
like
It's different.
if you're married, okay? You were married. So it's kind of like when
Yeah.
you are in a marriage, then you leave a marriage or you separate or whatever, you have to ask yourself, do I want to lose myself in the whole situation? That's what you don't want to do when you get married is lose yourself. And sometimes that can happen. You're so busy trying to make your partner or your partner happy, then you lose the sight of shit, I need to be happy myself. What about me?
I
You put
I
everything
think it
before
was.
yourself and sometimes that's it.
I think her actions is what put the topping on the cake. The way she dragged me and dogged me or talked about me and hurt my feelings, and just I think that I probably would have tried before I start digging a little deeper, but it's the actions after that. I was like, ain't no way you could love me to do that to me. You know what I'm saying? To just throw me out there to the woods and talk about me in front of everybody and all on all the social medias and all through the streets and just
Wow.
embarrass me like that. And you did that. I mean, that was just unfair. You could have. You knew how to assess me. You knew how to talk to
Yeah.
me. Why did you take it to the internet? Why, this ain't what the people seen. This is not what we gave them, you know? So why did you do
Right.
that? So you wanted to embarrass me. You wanted to hurt me. You wanted to slander me. So it was all about you was just being selfish for your own
It was
personal
the
reasons. So
validation.
I'm
The
upset here.
validation
Yeah.
was needed.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. Validation.
Yeah.
Like a like a just like a you're seeking, oh, I'm making this
Yeah.
decision and this is why I'm making it, and everybody saying, oh yeah, 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 I would do that too. And then now you feel good
Right.
about the decision that you made. Instead of just making a decision based off of how you feel, what's in your heart. Is this the right decision
Right.
for me? Because beautiful, I feel the same way. Like if I didn't turn on the internet and see what I saw, I wouldn't be here right now. I would be okay. But like you said, it just felt like a kick in the back. Like who needs friends when you got enemies?
Yeah.
Right.
No, or
Yeah.
whatever. However it goes, who needs enemies
Oh,
when
I
you
get it. I know what you're saying.
yeah. But
And then
seriously,
you
like
see this
I
person in a whole different light. Like,
right,
were you like this? Was all some of this embedded before all this stuff popped off? Is it some stuff
yeah.
you wanted to get out there? I
You
mean,
start thinking
is
about
it
the
some stuff that we been
old
needed to
arguments.
talk about? Because all this just go boom like this. So were you just a time bomb
Exactly.
just ready to explode? And you just
Right.
was,
But
I
some
don't I
people
don't get
think
it. It was
that
just
being some people think that being mean is a way to get someone's attention. And I'm like, nah, it's not that. It's not that at all.
no,
This guacamole is good. Can
no,
I get a box? Can I get a
no.
box to put my stuff in? Too, yeah.
Some things people just can't come back from, no matter how you try,
I got
Right.
some
how you
sandwiches for
exit
you too,
out, how
honey.
you try to put it in the back of your
I ate
mind.
that.
Some things you just can't come back from, regardless of how you want to make it different or how you want to rearrange it, erase it, make it right or different. Some things you just can't.
So what would you say to
So that's
someone?
what's,
What would you say to someone since you are currently going through a breakup? What would you say to someone, and it's been a year, what would you say to someone that is going through something really bad? They're getting dragged and they like, I don't know what to do. What would you say to them? What would be your advice?
you know what? That's a hard one, really, to be honest. It's a hard one because it's been I'm getting close to almost 2 years and I'm still kind of shook about it. I'm still kind of shook. So that one right now, I'm trying to still get it together myself. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's just a day to day process. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's, it's one day at a time. That's all I can do. That's all I can say. Because
Confused.
it's something new every day, that occurs, something new every day. Even though we've been apart, she still tries it, you know. And it's just being, you got to be strong with this shit. It's not for the weak. I'm telling you, it's not.
So do
Right.
So
you think that's love? Do you think that's love that they continue to try to irritate you?
no, that ain't love. Um,
No,
What's
that's
up,
that's
Shari?
that's what
no,
form
that
of
ain't
love?
love.
So it's not love at
I don't know
all.
that language. No.
That exactly.
Mm-mm.
Don't
Mm-mm.
drag me in front of
Mm-mm.
thousands of people on the internet because of how you feel. You could have called me. We could have had this long drag conversation with each other. Don't get on the internet and start
Mm.
dogging me down and telling everybody all this stuff about me that most of this shit is not even true. And that's just how you
Right.
feel because of the situation right now. That's not gonna
Mm-hmm.
make me love you
Right.
anymore. That's gonna make me just want to delete you out of my whole life. Period. You and everybody else.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Me myself, if I was to tell somebody something, I'm just like I'm big on planning. Like it's it's some things I'm gonna tell somebody if they get in a relationship, don't get one account. You get in a relationship,
Oh,
every purchase is a business move. Every purchase. Oh, especially if it's over, I'm gonna be like the feds. If it's over $500, we need to discuss it. Okay, if we, I'm not wishing a bad breakup on us. You buying this? Is this your furniture? Because if you leave, you're gonna take it with you. Like I know that's petty, but I feel like that's something that you need to do. Thank you so much. Because the stuff that I'm going through, I'm just sorry, really. Because me, if I was to break up with somebody and it was the shoes was on the other foot, I just would have been like deuces, and I would have called it an L. Because guess what? God gonna provide anyway. He gonna give me what I need anyway, so it's an L. I'm not gonna sit up and say, "Oh, well, this is
I
mine, this is
left.
mine," you know. But the thing is, you took what was yours. I'm being messy right now. You took what was yours, and you took what was mine. Like, beautiful. No, she be laughing at me because I'm like, my picture gone. Where's my picture? She was
Walk
really
down the
mad about
stairs, be
my
like, "Hey, wasn't it a picture right there? Like it's gone. I'm gonna
my
go do my
Bath and Body
grass.
Works.
Where's the
It's
lawnmower?"
like
Like,
it's like now, Queen. I'm actually getting back to myself because I was really hurt. I was hurt by the situation.
That one was on
So
too.
now I'm actually getting back to
The
the
hallway one.
situation. But my Bath and Body Works candles is gone. Like I'm sad. But
well, I left with a peace of mind. Like, forget the
yeah,
house,
you
forget the
lucky you
pool,
left your
forget
house.
all that
Yeah,
stuff over there. I had a peace of mind, baby. I didn't have shit, but I had a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah.
didn't have a bed. I didn't have nothing. Like, when I came here, I came with nothing, but I came with my peace, baby. That's all that mattered. I came with my peace. I was
And
like,
also, I mean, I can say
the
I know that.
material things, I can always get the material things again. I can get a bed. I can get a couch. I can get furniture. I can get pots and pans, but baby, I got my peace. That's all. Cause baby, when I bounce
Well, I
back and
ain't
that
gonna
bounce
lie.
back game is so
I was mad
strong, I'm
about them Bath
staying.
and Body Works candles because I gotta wait to Christmas time because I'm not going to the store right now and buying.
Well, you missed all the after Christmas sales and stuff then, cause they had them.
I was like, Queen, she had left with now. Well, I always end. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Hold on, let me pay for my meal, y'all. Sorry, sorry. Hold on. Let me see how much it is. All right, thank you so much. Oh, I just ate two things. I just ate two things. This what happened when you go to a steakhouse, baby. I should have stayed at the
Hey.
Mexican. Okay,
Mm.
I was I wanted to be fancy and have some music in the background. But no, seriously, I really wanted to have this show because a lot of people you don't realize. I'm serious. Like I stated before, you don't realize how much people go through in a breakup. Like it's some people go through some shit, and it's like like I didn't even realize. Like I think she went viral, and then and Jill went viral herself. So it was like my relationship, everything that was going on was just everywhere. Thank you so much. So it was just a lot. I'm over it. I'm just ready to be single and ready to mingle. Oh, I'm
Okay.
just joking, y'all. I'm being funny. I'm not ready to be single. I'm not ready to mingle at all. Period. I'm actually focused on me, focused on someone special, and that's where we at right now. Because being that everything that I went through, I'm very sensitive to who I would spend time with, because it was just it was just something to experience what I just experienced. I actually sat in a room for, it was like 2 3 days, and it was like 2 or 3 days. I sat in the room and I didn't eat. I think I drank some water. I might have been drinking water. I didn't eat. I didn't do anything because I did not want to face what I was going through. Because I couldn't believe it. I could not believe the stuff that was being said to me, um, how you felt about me. So truly, that's what you felt about me. Like, we spent 8 years together, and that's how you felt. But you never said those things to me prior to anything. So that's what you felt from the beginning. So why you never said it? Why we never talked about it? And my thing is, I didn't say I didn't say anything, because at the end of the day, anybody can complain about a situation. You could be in a room and it's white, and you could complain because you want it to be black. Anybody can complain about a situation. So for you to complain at the level that you complained at, it made me look at, what did we really have? We didn't have anything, and I fought for this. I I believed in what I had. You can't tell me I didn't. So, and it's just the fact that, you tried to blame everything on me. You tried to blame the breakup on me. I don't know. I just feel like things should be different. So, I really wanted to make this video to let people know that there is other ways to, there's other ways. Like, you don't have to, I don't feel like anybody should take that low road with anybody. I feel like if you're breaking with someone and they are being hurtful to you, I think you should just take that high road. You should be on Michelle Obama and just go. And like Beautiful said, take your peace with you. Take your leave with your peace. Don't don't try to focus on anything else. Because if you know truly, truly that who you were in the situation, it will be seen throughout. That's why I just had to show. Because I just was just shocked, about, I'm still in shock. Like Beautiful, I'm still going through the emotions. Like, I can't believe this happened to me. Like, to me, out of all people. Not saying I'm different or special to anybody, but when you decide to be in a relationship with somebody, you you kind of you well, you should be treating that person like you would treat yourself. So when that person comes
Right.
around and says something totally different, I just feel like that's a reflection on them. That's just like somebody going to a restaurant and they said the food was good, and then you talk to them later and they're like, "Oh, girl, it was so nasty." I can't. You like, but you said it was good. You told everybody it was
Right.
good. So that's what it is. Well, beautiful. It is 8:35. I'm not gonna stay on. I'm not gonna hold the people too long. But Breaking
Right.
Bad. This is the first part. Like I said, I really wanted to get into separating things, separate, because I really want to warn you people. I'll get out these, but this separation is very hard. And then when you're married, that's a whole nother level. Like, you done moved in with this person. But the crazy thing is, I didn't have this issue before. And I don't know if it's because we did a commitment and made it a little deeper or something. But usually when I have a breakup,
Mm,
I might stay with that person for a couple of months and then boom, I get my own place. But I don't know. Do you think it makes a difference when you, like, commit to that person, or what do you think?
um, yeah. And then you're doing more of the building and stuff like that. So it takes it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It do. So yeah, it's a drastic change. I know that. You know, things is a whole lot different than just you're dating and you're not in the same home and stuff like that. So you take it very seriously once you start moving in and you're building together and planning for the future. So stuff like
Do
that,
you
it
feel
takes
like
it
you
to a whole
saw
nother
your
level.
breakup? Do you feel like you saw it coming? What's up, cousin? Do you feel like you saw
No,
your
I
breakup
didn't.
coming?
No, I didn't. It just hit me. It hit me by surprise. I mean, I didn't see it coming at all. So that's why it was so devastating. Like, wow, how did this happen? How did we get here? I didn't see it coming. Like, which way do I go to fix it? So that's all I kept trying to figure it out. Like, how do I fix this? How do I fix it? How do I make it right? What do I do? Like, so I was just thrown off. I was just shook with it all. Like, whew. And the more I tried to fix it, the worse it got. Like, I just didn't know which way to go after that. Like, because all the deceit and the hurtful things and the disrespect and the backlashing and all that stuff. So it just paused it right there. I don't want to have nothing to do with this. This is, negative energy. Is this not right? I just want to remove myself. I want to get away from it. I didn't want to indulge in it. If it's the way you choose to go with it, then that's what we're doing. So that's where we at.
I know, like, at one point, I remember when, like I told you, it was like, I spent those 3 days in the room. I actually, like, kind of was, like, a little suicidal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to be here. Like, cause you look at the thing, at the fact that this is somebody you chose, you know what I'm saying, out of everybody. Like, especially if it's your first marriage, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't choose everybody to marry. I chose you to marry. And this is how you do me.
Hmm.
So what
Right,
else what else is there for me? It's like there's nothing else there for me. That's kind of how like I felt.
right,
But I mean,
right,
I of course of course I talk to myself and like say, you worthy, and there's probably somebody else that will love you. But sometimes, what if there isn't nobody else to love me? I got to learn how to love
right,
myself regardless of what,
right,
if somebody loves me or not. And that's what I had to think
right,
about. And then I'm
right,
glad that, God blessed me with somebody special that I could talk to on a daily basis, to get through it. Because I know some people, and that's why I wanted to do the show. Some people don't have somebody special to talk to like I did to help me get through the situation and tell me, it's gonna be okay, everything's gonna be all right. So I just want to encourage anybody going through a breakup, be it if you're married or not, be it if you're the person who is being vicious. Like, just stop being vicious. You don't know how you're hurting that person. And then if you're not being the person that's vicious, like, just hold your head up high. Like you said, you got to take it one day at a time. So that's my encouragement for people. Because I don't want nobody to go through what I went through. And it's like sometimes people gonna still believe what they believe, and some people still gonna be on that train other than my train. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Even if it's even though I might say that's not true, that's not true. I didn't say that. Some people gonna still believe what they want to. Guess what?
right,
You gotta keep going. You gotta keep living, regardless of what people think about you. And that's what we gotta realize. And sometimes it's hard. Like, it's hard to believe. And I've even got to the point I didn't even want to do. the show anymore. Like I didn't want to do any show. I didn't want to do a podcast anymore. Even though that was my love, my dream to do it. So I had to kind of pick myself up. I was very depressed. And I'm not going to sit up here and say I'm not still depressed, but because it's hurtful. It's hurtful to have someone that you love, that you claim to love in front of everybody, basically say, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what it is, because you can't make it sound any different, because that's what it was, period. You can't make
Right.
it sound different. So, do you have anything else you want to say? You over there crying. Seems like you about to cry. You want to cry?
No, no, I just, I still, we're gonna have to have a part two to this because I just don't understand like the bitter, how people just be so bitter and just so angry, you know what I'm saying? Like we should be able to be cordial, we should be able to, we once, was in love and we loved each other and we did why we have to, it shouldn't have to resort in such a bad way, you know? It's other
I think
ways,
it's
than be.
like they say. I think the song is true. It's a thin line between love and hate. It's a very thin line, and we sometimes we don't
Yeah.
realize how thin it is. We don't realize how thin
Hmm.
it is. It's even to the fact you think about the people who they be dating people. With, I can't have you. Nobody else can. You gotta hate somebody to end their life. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take your
Right,
life
right,
away. I don't want no. I don't want the person that I love to be hurt. So that's what I'm saying. It's a super thin line between love and hate. But we gonna talk about it again. We gonna keep this
right.
conversation going. Cause I'm still like it's therapy to me. It's therapy to me because I'm still going through it, and I really don't like telling my business online. I like telling people what I want them to know. You feel me? Like people like
When
to
you got
say I like
somebody out there
attention.
just throwing it and slinging it all around, it's like,
Yeah,
hey,
you gotta talk about it. So I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it from my point of view. They got their point of view. I have mine. And my thing is, what you will never see is me bash nothing. All I will say is I'm upset about my Bath and Body Works candles, and I will continue to say that. Okay, I'm not gonna stop. That's my truth. Okay, because I'm gonna have to
mhm.
wait. You didn't have to take all of them. You
Girl,
could have
what
left me
is
my
about that
whiskey,
Bath and Body Works? Ugh.
because they had a new flavor called whiskey, so they smell good. And I need to like
Oh,
right now. I could be at home lighting my candles, getting my aromatherapy. You know how much a Bath and Body
okay.
Works candle costs? Like, man, good 20,
Yes, yes.
24, $30 for
Okay.
3 weeks.
Mm, okay.
I might go in there and buy one because I'm desperate. Other than that, I ain't trying to get none of them candles, girl.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm gonna let everybody go. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I tried to come from the restaurant and I thought about it. I don't have no internet, so I wasn't able to show on TikTok like I wanted to. So anybody who joined from TikTok, I thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Subscribe. You guys have a good night. My service, you got to come again, y'all. Okay.
Thank you for having
Thank you.
me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. You have a good day. I,
You
I see
too.
CC are live. You better get on CC live. All right. You have a good day.